Hey you guys, I'm Molly with Design Loves Detail, and today we are going to go online shopping. I'm going to take you with me to find some of the best dining tables that I've seen lately. Stay tuned for more. Alrighty, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of our next videos. I also changed up the art in here. You guys might have noticed. I've been sharing on my Instagram stories a bunch of really good artwork finds, and they're from the same brand that did this one over on TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and they're like 40 bucks. So head over there if you haven't recently and check those TJ Maxx and Marshalls highlights because there's some good stuff in there. And I did a survey on my Instagram stories asking you guys what everybody's looking for, what you're shopping for right now, and one of the highest number of answers I got was for dining tables. So a lot of you guys looking for dining tables under $1,000, and I wanted to share some today that have that designer look but not that designer price tag, because they are one of those things that can get really spendy. Some of them are like $3,000 and more. Somebody just told me the other day that actually it was one of our friends. He works with really high-end designers and things, and there was a lady who spent $300,000 on a dining table. Just wanted to give you that fun fact. We will not be looking at that table today, but I am really curious if it was like inlaid with diamonds and gold, because nobody should spend that on a table. Okay, so let's dive in. I've got 5 different ones I'm going to share today. Most of these are wood or have a wood element to them because I love wood dining tables. This first one is gorgeous. This reminds me of like West Elm or even Restoration Hardware. It totally has that look. It's under $1,000. The reviews look pretty good. It looked like 4.4 stars out of 5, and there are some photos that you can check out. Somebody said that the leaf extension doesn't go totally flush when it's out, but it looks like one that just folds in. And other people were saying that that was a highlight. They liked having the leaf. It's so tricky sometimes to sort through the reviews. I felt like they were high enough to definitely consider this one, and I just love the simple style where it has that base that's kind of minimal, and it will go with basically any kind of chair because it's not really a fussy table, just really clean, simple, but then it has a little bit of unique element with the way that the ends are. The legs are kind of almost like an art piece, how they come down and across the bottom. It feels very sleek to me. It is 72 when it's folded down, and then it extends to 88.5. So that's a really common size. I thought that that would be great. That 88.5 inches long is a great size too, extended. It looks pretty standard. Love that one. Another one that has some wood element but also some metal with it is this one on Overstock, and it has a simple matte black type metal base, and so that feels very modern and fresh. Of course, I like to use matte black in light fixtures and things like that, so this would be one way to tie in if you are doing that in your home as well. I love the tabletop on this one because it's got that herringbone detail in the wood, and it brings out the different tones in the wood with that gorgeous pattern. I felt like this had a high-end feel to it, and there is only one review, but it says that it's beautiful and that it was easy to assemble, and that the herringbone design is amazing in person too. So it is 71 on the length. It does not extend. 35 on the depth across the table, and then 30 inches high, which is of course the standard table height. Okay, this next one is one that I love. It's got a really cool look to it. It's one I've been thinking about ordering for a project because I just love the price point and the style of it. It's got kind of a double pedestal base with some texture to it, and it looks really high end, but it's only $679 right now. By the way, one of the trickiest things right now is finding stuff in stock. So I have found things that are in stock and available right now. Fingers crossed they stay. Right now, everything in the supply chain is just still struggling with all that went down with COVID and everything. So this one has some great reviews too. One of them mentioned that the color's a little bit different in person, and unfortunately they didn't say how it's different. What I've found is that usually wood tones are either sometimes a little bit more gray or a little bit more dark in person in reviews versus the photos of items. Sizing on this one is good too. 79 inches long, 39.5 across the depth of the tabletop, and then the standard 30 inches high. So it's really solid. It looks like from the reviews and also the photo, just substantial and reminds me of the table that I got for our last home, which I loved. It was from Wayfair too, and around that same price point, and it was just so solid and such a good deal. Next one is a newer table from World Market, which has great reviews. I mean, it is 14 reviews so far, and it is 4.9 stars, which is really, really positive. You can see some customer photos. You can see it styled and how it looks in person, and it has a really pretty look to it as well. Maybe a little bit more on the rustic side, but still sleek and modern with the base and kind of that substantial feel as well. So this one's 78 inches long, so again, pretty close to some of these other ones. It's a little bit wider on the tabletop. It's 40 inches deep, again, standard height. Yeah, this one is a great deal because it's only $5.99. So that's one of the better deals I've seen for a solid dining table that has good reviews. That would be a good one to get. And again, it is in stock both. It looks like it's in stock for shipping to your home, or it might be available locally where you can do the free curbside pickup even. So you can check that when you put in your zip code. All right, last one. This is a table that I have loved. It's a reclaimed wood tabletop, and it has a really sleek kind of minimal base with metal that is so cute because it kind of has that X across the center part. And this one is 75 inches, so similar. These all just kind of vary a little bit to find what fits best for your home. And then 35.5 on the depth of the tabletop. Standard height again, and oh, this is exciting news. You may have seen this on my Instagram stories, but I wanted to tell you guys too. I have the coolest news, which is that I now have a way for you to be able to order lines that are available exclusively to designers. You can order it through me, which is great. I'm gonna be doing some more design boards of spaces that all can be ordered through this platform. It's a new thing, and it's so cool because what they offer is products that are either hard to find online, or some of them are not available online at all because they need to be ordered through a designer. And so now there's an online way that you can basically claim me as your designer, right? This is one of those, and I really like it. And this one is in stock as well, which is great. Again, just that reclaimed wood and just really simple detailing, clean lines makes it a great option to pair with a lot of different chairs. And I really kept that in mind as I was looking through these kind of like ones that would work well with a variety of styles of chairs, because maybe you aren't changing your dining chairs but just need a new table. And so I think a lot of these are really versatile and flexible that way. One other benefit to this new site that I'm using that you guys can shop through me is that they will allow you to order products that are out of stock, which is great because you could be the first to get them when they come in stock. So you can order it, and sometimes it'll say 6 to 8 weeks out, you know, which I know is a little ways, but right now some of the lead times are just really long. I've seen 12 to 16 weeks on things. What's great is that when that comes in stock, you have your order already in, and then it will ship to you so that you're not like having to stock things and see when they are gonna come back and try and be quick enough to get it before it sells out again, because that you've probably seen that happening with a lot of things lately. I have for sure. That is great. These will all be linked in description, and then again, of course, in my Instagram stories I'll be sharing more products like these. And one of my favorite places that you guys can check out too in my Instagram highlights is the Splurge and Save highlight reel. I actually have a few different ones. It says Splurge versus Save, and they're a high-end look with a more affordable price tag look-alike. I will be doing some of those shop with me's as well here on YouTube, and show you some of my favorites and try and watch them so that I can catch the ones that are in stock, because like I was saying, that's the hardest thing right now. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully these dining table ideas got you thinking, and hopefully might work even for what you're after. Let me know if you have questions in the comments, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of when my next video is live.